one of our haunted cemeteries, I have some little fun little gadgets I'm gonna play with. So let's see what we can check out. So I have the EMF meter. Can't really tell a whole lot. It's an EMF reader. It's supposed to pick up electromagnetic field meter, right? They say, like the ghost hunters and stuff, say that you can pick up disturbances and stuff like that. So what better place to check it out than a cemetery? Right now it's a green light. If it jumps up to the blue and orange or the red, then that's creepy as fuck. This is a really, really old cemetery. Super old cemetery. I got family buried here. Super old. 1822 or 1922. Checking out the little meter I got here. As you can tell, I don't have much of a life. 1924. Check out over here. Apparently, there's lots of ghost sightings at the cemetery. That's what I hear. Let's check out over here. Still green. It's only been green the whole time. Oop, moving a little bit. Nope. Turn off the light. Ooh. Ooh, right here. Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's jumping up to the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's up to the middle. There's 5 spots on here that light up. It's lighting up on the third one right here. Right here too. You can't really see it with the stupid. Can't really see it. Jumping up a lot right now. See it. These are my family's grave sites right here. That's my grandpa Errol right there, the one that died in my arms. That's his parents right here. That's great aunt and great uncle. And all these plots over here and over here are for the rest of my family. Now I have this little motion activated light up cat ball I'm going to set out here. You push the button, it lights up for 10 seconds, then it stops. And then it only goes off if it's moved. So I gotta wait for it to go off. I know this is kind of stupid, but I don't have much of a life. You know, the founder of my hometown of Puyallup, Washington, was founded by a guy named Ezra Meeker, and his thing is up here somewhere. Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah, Ezra Meeker, 1830 to 1928. You know, this may sound kind of stupid, but I've been trying to not connect with my grandpa, but he always told me he would let me know if he was all right. And so I come up here every few weeks and just kind of sit by his spot and talk to him a little bit. It may sound kind of nutty, but it would be really cool if that little ball over there lights up. Grandpa, if you can hear me, make it move. What's up, Rhett? You can see I don't have much of a life, man. I asked Blake, yeah, this is my grandpa's right here. Well, his jar of ashes are right here. My other members of my family are over here and over here. And then we got a bunch of people down on the wall, way down over there. But I got this little cat ball. See, if you move it, it goes off. So trying to see if he's going to pop out. Oh, yeah? You can tell me where they are if you want. I can go pay my respects for you. I'm at the top over here by Ezra Meeker's grave plot. And the little buildings over there. I wish that thing would move. I don't think it's gonna. You know, Rhett, there's a really haunted, like, I don't know if it's haunted. I've never seen nothing, but out in Roslyn, Washington, there's this little, like, old cemetery, like no graves later than like 1900s, and the graves are like scattered all over the place in the woods. It's creepy. I wanted to bring Blake out here, but he was like, absolutely hell no. I don't know. Maybe it's weird that I find peace in a cemetery. I guess I'm just grateful I'm not here. You know, when I was in active addiction, I would go to the cemetery in Sumner and I would sit there and I would do my drugs there in a cemetery because I figured, why not? I'm going to wind up here someday soon anyway. Might as well get comfortable. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. No kidding, right? Brother, I find peace in everyday life. Like, you know, waking up used to be one of my biggest triggers. People talk about triggers like certain places, people, whatever. Just waking up was a trigger for me. And now it's not. But I was going to do a video and talk about I had the last 2 nights I had 2 drug dreams. The last night's dream was a pretty heavy using dream, man, and it made me feel all sorts of funny. I'll skip some of the BS parts about it, but like, long story short, I got up and I found a piece of methamphetamine, a big chunk of it, and I remember I was sober and I grabbed it and I was gonna sneak off to the bathroom and smoke it, and I dropped it on the carpet. And I remember I was on my hands and knees picking up little pieces of it. I went in the bathroom, loaded it up, and I took a big old hit of it, and then I hid it in my grandmother's closet cabinet under her towels, or towel cabinet, whatever. And I woke up like in a sweat. I was terrified. I thought I'd relapsed. I thought I just screwed up my sobriety. Here's stairs right here. And all that. It was trippy. I didn't like it at all. That's the first one I've ever had during this round of sobriety. Oh, no, I don't get scared of the cemetery either, Anita. Not at all. It doesn't scare me at all. I have loved ones here. I don't think there's anything creepy about spirits in general, really. I mean, like demons, yeah, but, you know, these are people we loved and people that were once loved, still loved. I have more family over here. This is the wall. Since I'm going to get cremated, I'm probably going to be on this wall too. Van Pevenage, that's my mom's maiden name. Casimir, that's my family too. And then we have I have an uncle that's here that hung himself in the Pierce County Jail. I hate to say it, but he was a pedophile, and he got caught up on some stuff and got booked in the jail and hung himself. I can't really say I was sad to see him go. I know that sounds harsh, but any crimes against like women or children, I don't know. I feel like there's no coming back from that. There's a lady over here, my Uncle Lee, the man that took me to treatment. His amazing wife is up here. And I'll tell you a little story about this woman. She's right over here. Right towards the end here. Casimir, that's family. Van Pevenage, that's my Uncle Lee's daughter. But Nancy, this is my Uncle Lee, the one that took me to treatment. I'm real close with him. and that's his wife Nancy. This woman is an absolute saint. When I was deep in my addiction, she would have me come over and work on her house and her garden and stuff, and we were really close. And I'm ashamed to even say it, but I had taken a ring that was on the sink. It was her engagement ring, and I had pawned it. This was back in 2000. Uh, I don't know. I'm 41 now. I was like 23, 22 when it happened. And this woman was so forgiving and loving and supportive. She was just an amazing woman. That's my pervy uncle that hung himself. Good riddance. Oh, you had a couple dreams, huh? I'm sorry, man. I usually luck out and don't have any. I've been struggling a little bit lately, like I don't know if it's because I've been having cravings or what, but I find myself, how do I put it, lacking motivation, right? Being sober. And I'm on the Sublocade shot now, which is amazing, but it's much less of a dose than what I was used to because I'm trying to get down to nothing. And I don't know if that's why I've been having more cravings or what, but like after I woke up and realized I didn't relapse, I was almost kind of bummed out. I mean, if I'm being honest, but it passed. You know what I mean? I was glad that it didn't happen because it would just completely ruin my life. But yeah, I didn't like it. It was really intense, and I remember it like vividly. I wonder how many other people have them. Anita, where's your family at? I can go pay my respects if you want, or if that's weird because I don't even know you. These here are the oldest ones, man. These are super old. Let's check out some dates. 1851, 1922. These ones are hella old. 1914, 1882. Two cravings. Huh. Yeah, that's super weird, man. I've talked to some people that's had a bunch of dreams. I guess it's very common. I thought maybe I was just the special one, didn't have them. Look at these old headstones. These ones are super old. They're all crooked and died 1902. 1901, 1852. This one looks super old. They're down the hill on the side facing 5. 3 from the tree facing the road. They're just to the right of the tree. All right, let me head down that way. What's the last name? Is it your last name? Good, man. I'm so proud of you, Rhett. I really am. You know, Brandon, aka Roasted Marshmallow, hit me up today. He's still doing it. He said he's going through the hot and cold sweats. He said, but occasionally, I mean, overall, he doesn't feel all that bad. I hope he's really making it for his own sake and his family's sake. Okay, darling. So there's the building. There's 512 over here. How close down the hill? Like so there's the wall. I can't really see it, but the building with that light over there, that's the front of the building, and the wall goes down here. Here's a road right there, and then there's 512. So there's a big tree there. There's a couple over here. Let me see what you said. They're down the hill on the side facing 512. 3 from the tree facing that road there just to the right. Okay, I'll just go to the right of every tree and look for that name. Okay. Let me see your last name again. We will find them, I promise. Zeller. Babnick. Smith. Okay, here's another big tree. We'll find them. There's more trees. Luckily, there's not a whole heck of a lot of trees. Yeah, not a problem. I got you. It's my pleasure. Here's another tree. Now, there's the front of the building. Are you sure I'm kind of in the right general area? You are part of it, Rhett. Absolutely, man. I'd be sitting here talking to myself like a weirdo if you weren't here. Gives me something to do. Claver Camp. No. There's a few more trees, though. That tree looks like a winner. There's another. You said closer to 512, so I'll go down. There's a couple more trees down here. If anything comes to mind too, Anita, if you think it's closer down towards 512, let me know. Oh, there's the flag. Do you remember the flagpole? The flag post? Let's see. Here's a couple bigger trees. And we're gonna find it. Here's some more big trees right here. Okay, big tree. These almost look alphabetical too. Maybe not. Okay, to the right. We're gonna find it. Excuse me. Okay, Anita. So if you said 2 or 3 rows down, looking from the office, that's way up there. I'm way far down. As you'd be facing 512 to the right side of the tree. Do you remember if it was? So the office is way up there. I'm about halfway down the hill, and there's that car going by. There's a little road right here. So you guys should go down further towards 512. There's not a lot of trees. Or should I hike back up to the office? So right, so okay, so it'll be on this side of the tree. Go down further. You know, I'll just check every damn tree that's out here. Yeah, 512's over here. That's a big ass tree. Maybe we're close. Skeeters. Harris. Cerdic. Oh, here we go. I found it. Right here. William P. and Ann. with Mount Rainier in the background in the forest and a plane. That's cool. And pretty flowers. And then Catherine and John F. Boom, look at that. Awesome. Well, hey, let's say a little prayer for him. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for leading us to the right spots. And I just pray that these loving people are in peace right now and looking down. And I ask that you put your hand of protection and healing over Anita and help kick that cancer out of her body and just bring their family love, peace, and joy during this holiday season. Amen. Cool. You're very welcome. So you weren't kidding. It's a big ass tree, like the biggest one. And it's fairly close to 512. Yay, we found them. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem. I'm glad my trip out here did something for somebody. That's what's most important. You're very, very, very welcome. I gotta lose weight though, man. This walking around is hard. I'm gonna go see if that little cat ball lit up and then head back home to my kid. It's his birthday tomorrow. God, this cemetery's been here since I was a little kid. I got friends from high school up over there. I have more family way down over there. Shut up, Brett. I know it. You know, for like 27 years, I was such a heavy smoker. It catches up to you. But it's good for you, right? Me and Blake are going winter camping here in a few days. That's what he wants for his birthday. So I have a little Coleman tent heater, air mattress, badass sleeping bag. So we're going to go up to the mountains where Sasquatch lives and go find that fucker once and for all. Oh, thanks, Anita. I appreciate it. He's turning 16. Yeah. 16 going on freaking 25, I swear to God. Oh, wow, these are different. I don't see a lot of these. 1898. Oh, that's sad. 7 years old. That's horrible. Yeah, it's going to be real cold, man. Probably snow. But I got a little heater. We get a pretty roaring fire going. And so it should be nice. You know what's cool about right here is my Uncle Lee, the one whose wife passed, I showed you a picture of. He walks up here every day. He lives way down where them lights are past. Like, he walks every single day to visit his wife and his brothers and mom and dad and my grandpa. And he puts flowers in. So every time I come here, there's fresh flowers, fresh all that. So it's kind of nice. My little ball wasn't going off. Head back to my car. You know, another time me and Blake were here. We were here visiting my grandpa's grave, and right over here, it broke my heart. There was a girl. I don't know how old she was. I don't know if she was like in her teens or 20s or even 30s, but she was curled up. I want to say like just kind of by where I'm parked over here further. She was curled up on the ground, just laying there in front of this headstone, just crying. And that made me feel so sad because like she missed that person so much. She's just trying to be as close to that person as possible. And I would picture my kids doing that. You know, if I kept fucking up and ended up dying. I say it was like right over here, but it was heartbreaking. I know, right? It made me my boy both cry. Well, all right, Rhett, Anita, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Now that we can say that again, and love you guys, and thank you for keeping me company. All right. Bye, guys. Merry Christmas. I'm going to head home. Rhett, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Yeah, thanks, buddy. I will. And if we go camping, we're going to try to go live if we have service, you know, just to be silly. And Anita, I hope your cancer gets better, darling. I hope everything works out. Oh, of course, Sandy, you pop on right when I'm getting off. Merry Christmas, guys. Love you all.